I know you're all looking at me and thinking Hulk Hogan's let himself go. This is what happens when you comb your hair with a no-no. Donald Trump looks like when he comes out of the shower, this is. The weather beautiful today. Lunchtime, I made the wife a nice Caesar salad. The dog went mad, it was his last tin. I asked my missus to marry me. She said, well, ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to get married in a castle. I said, well, that's what we'll do. And we did. And her face when we were bouncing up and down. You look at her, you know, as if you've got a bit of knowledge. Who's Derek? Don't like this getting old because all the wedding invitations stop. Funerals kick in. I don't mind a good funeral, get something to eat, something to drink. Don't have to take a present. I went to one last week, I couldn't believe it, so I got back to the house for a drink and a sandwich. And I just happened to say to the widow, what's your Wi-Fi code? She said, don't you think that's a bit appropriate at a time like this, you horrible bald bastard? I said, is that all in lower case? But I love this town. I started many, many years ago in a travelling circus. I didn't do an act them days, but they kept me on. I was the only one that could get the tent in the bag. They had fabulous acts though. They had the Human Cannonball. I only met him once. Another years ago, the Fat Tattooed Lady. Now they're fucking everywhere. I always say to young girls, don't give them a tattoo when you're 17, you might have a little robin tattooed on your shoulder. When you're 65, that'll look like an ostrich. But I was thinking back, never forget taking the grandkids around the pleasure beach 20 years ago. And you know, they've won 2 coconuts, so I'm walking around, I've got 2 coconuts. Then they got the goldfish in a bag. And I'm walking around, I've got these coconuts. Looks like I've got a real bad bollock problem. And I'm on a drip. I went in a little, it's not little, fabulous. I went in that little, I've got all my dog food. I've got fresh bread that's baked daily in the shop. I've got some wonderful English steak, some nice veg, tin of cabbage, and they had, I've got some welding goggles. And was I speeding? I've got an angle grinder and a very nice riding hat. You always put a Lidl right next to a council estate, don't they? Then start selling skiing gear. There's an impression this is a pale man with a beard. Easter, I took the grandkids in one of them Haven caravan parks. Anyone been in a static caravan? And I hated every minute of it. Every time I put my key in the door, my hair used to fly up. So static. son, Dick. That's not his name, he's just a dick. He went out on his first date. He said, how did he go on? He said, well, Dad, I just said to her, can I take you home? She said, well, I'm on my menstrual cycle. He said, well, I'll follow you back on my Lambretta. I just came up and down the country. I was in that London the other week, and I thought, once in my life I'll do it. You know that Marco Pierre White? I thought I'll go in his place for lunch, because it's cheaper. So Marco Pierre White for lunch, cheapest thing on the menu, 48 quid, boneless chicken. I'll have that then. Fucking fried egg. Evening. All right. Been for a whiz. Had a man check-up the other week. That's embarrassing, a man check-up. And I've gone in. He said, can you lie face down on the bed, sir? Face down, please. Can you stick your leg out to the side? Then he heard the snap, you know, the rubber glove. This fella's now coming at me with a finger. How do you make a conversation? I said, are you on Twitter? Anyway, he did what he had to do and he walked out. The nurse came in, she said, who was that? I don't get on with my neighbour. I've got this neighbour, you know, and she's always over the fence, you know, like a meerkat. She's got one of them ponds, you know, them ponds with them fish, them koi carp. I've never hit it off since I've lived there. I've got quite an unusual hobby. I breed herons. So, summer holidays coming up. Brilliant. And I don't like flying. Don't you? No. So Manchester Airport, I've gone up to the woman, you know, those sat behind the desk with a Thunderbird hat on. Give her the ticket, passport. She looked at me and she went, fuck you. I said, can you say that again? She said, fuck you. It's all right then. I'm stood in the far queue. She said 4-hour delay. I said, why is that then? She said, well, a pilot heard a funny noise in the engine. Take us 4 hours to find a pilot that can't hear it. The stupid questions come out, don't they? Anyone you don't know, put anything in your case. Don't know anyone I don't know. Anyone you don't know giving you anything? So we went to Ponson's once. Maybe a little washing bag, and they took me tweezers out, 2 inches long. They said, you can't take them on the plane, that's a dangerous weapon, tweezers. Take them over that gentleman there, put them in that bucket with them machetes and scissors. I'm trying to imagine the damage if we do on a plane with these tweezers. Obviously, you could run a pilot, couldn't you? Take me to Cuba. Stay back. Take me to Cuba, or I'll rip the hairs out of your nose. And you get duty free. Who needs a Toblerone as big as a cricket bat? They do it on purpose now, don't they? Have you noticed you've got to walk through all to get to your plane. Now I've got the wife there, she is now like a truffle pig. So I'm sat on this plane, the stewardess starts, ladies and gentlemen, the emergency position is put your head between your knees. I said, well, if I could do that, I wouldn't be flying to Thailand. The life jacket, classic, in it over your head, twice around your waist, tied at the side, and a double bow. Now you're hurtling to the sea at 12,000 miles an hour. Stewardess, she's there straight away, and she, can you put your table up? Apparently, if you hit the water at 12,000 miles an hour, the corner of that table could have your eye out. Life jacket light, which comes on in contact when you hit the water. See these lights from what, 15 inches away? A bit of backup, a whistle. 12-foot shark chewing on your leg. You've got a whistle. That's when you need your tweezers. Next time you're on a plane, if you want a bit of a laugh, you know when the person next to you is fast asleep and they start leaning in your space? Put your life jacket on and get your oxygen mask and wake him up. I arrived in Spain and learned a bit of Spanish. One Spanish word I'll never forget is choo-choo. Remember that when you go to Spain? Choo-choo. I come out this bar in Benidorm, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I felt a gun in my back, and a voice said, if you don't give me your wallet, I'm going to choo-choo. I thought I'd try Spanish food. I went to the Spanish restaurant, I had an octopus. He said, well, octopus takes 4 hours. I said, why is that? He said, well, we cook them when they're alive and they keep turning the gas off. But the world's mad, isn't it now? You can watch everything at PC, you can't say anything, can you? Gender equality now. Leave school, you can be a man or a woman. That doesn't rattle me at all, because I remember I was 9 years old and I was talking to my Uncle Margaret. The antihistamine, and no, because Blackpool, we accept everybody in, and we, you know, I've lived here, I'm Scouse, but I've lived here 45 years. Loved every minute of it. Tide goes out to Canada. Do you know it's the only place where a seagull can fly with one wing, because they've got a kebab on the other. I love the lights, you know, I love the drunks. Why do drunks always look at your shoes? Have you noticed that? Usually in a takeaway, McDonald's, Burger King, fish and chip shop, stand next to a drunk. They always go like that. And they step back and have another look. There was one last year in the lights, and he's all over the tram lines with all the crap he's bought in the day. You know, he's got a full kit, blow-up hammer, green necklace lights up in the dark, sponge cowboy hat. Raining, he forgot his hat was sponge. It's going smaller and smaller. The tram driver said, look at the state of that. I'll stop and give him a lift. He stopped his tram. He said, Fleetwood, mate. Follow the tracks. Talking to John about Liverpool, and a mate of mine, he's been in and out of Walton Prison all his life. And I saw him just before Christmas and said, how are you doing? He said, hey Mick, come here, come in the car park. He said, I robbed this place last night. I've got 2 pictures. One of the pictures is worth 1.6 million quid, and the other one's worth 1.9 million quid. Come and have a look. And he's opened his boot. I said, you robbed an estate agent? Imagine a fellow on the radio doing the Noddy programme for kids, and he hates kids. He needs kids like a moose needs a hat rack. Been doing this for 20 years, every Monday morning on the radio, Noddy programme for kids, hates kids, alcoholic. Don't forget it's on the radio. Morning kids, Noddy show. Are you all listening to your radios? What does little Noddy do today? He wakes up, doesn't he? Goes in the bathroom for a wash. Can you hear little Noddy? Filling the sink with water. Little Noddy's got a big sink, hasn't he? He said, oh shit, I'll have a bath. And he goes downstairs for his breakfast. There's a milkman. Pours himself a cup of tea. He poured himself some toast. And a running egg. Then he got in his car with his friend Gordon. Going on his holidays to Scotty Botland. Went to the cake shop in Glasgow. He said, is that a custard or meringue? He said, no, you're not wrong, it's a custard. Driving through Scotland, he saw Thomas, a tank engine. And little Thomas went into this tunnel with a little buff. Came out with a tender behind. And his car stopped and Noddy said, oh, my cars won't go at all. Told the AA man, he said, what's wrong, eh? Hey! Found there was no water in the rain, ain't no. No water in the wishy wobbers. Airbag. He said, what's wrong with my car, eh, man? He said, shit in the carburetor. He said, how often do I have to do that? Thanks for listening. Good night.